Hello machine eaters, today we're gonna make armholes, so let's see how it's going. So I put back the front on the machine. Let's check in all stitches in there. So now we're gonna decrease and I'm gonna select 12 stitches. So I'm using the single tool and I'm moving stitches from first to second, and I'm wrapping around the yarn, pulling through, and this is how I do decrease stitches, and one by one 12 stitches. So the 12th stitch I'm put into the 13th stitch. So all together I bind off 13 stitches. Now the thread I'm put into the carriage. And now you can see how the edge looks like. Just fine, still is going to the seam. So this is seam allowance. Nobody will see anyway, but it looks alright. Now we are making one row, and then we're gonna bind off on this side. And on this side, of course, need to be 12 stitches, the same as on the other side. So I'm making 12 stitches, and then I'm gonna put again on the 13th stitch, the same way as I did on the other side. so tricky to do when the cameras is in front, and I was a little bit confused what I'm doing, but you can see move the stitch from one to other stitch and then wrap it over and pull it to the back. I cut contrasts at the moment because I don't need it, and actually it will be on the corner contrast, so we don't need this. And now I must keep going with binding off the greasing for armholes. And you can see on this side the edge, so that looks really nice. And anyway, still is going to seam, so nobody will see. So now I'm keep going with the patterns. So I'm selecting contrast every 11 needles for the hearts, and yeah, I'm counting many times to make sure everything's alright. And I started from the middle of the front, so there will be the same. They won't be the same because I didn't centralize on the front body before, so I have to keep the same. Now I'm putting a contrast, and this is the needles which we selected, and I'm keep going with the patterns. Now on the patterns I'm counting how many stitches I've got between hearts, and this is what I'm gonna select it now. I am decreasing each side 1 stitch, which is 2 stitches per row, and I will do a few times like this. So every 2 rows I'm reducing total 2 stitches, 1 stitch each side. So we have started the ribbing from 120, then we increase to 130 stitches, and now we reduce 13 stitches each side, and then we reducing another by 2 every 2 rows, and at the end we're gonna have a 92 stitches at the front, which we always, as a garment technologist, we always call X front or X back. So it's like between bottom of the armhole to the highest point of the armhole is in the middle. So usually we are counting like a 12 cm from the shoulders down, and then we have our measurement for the cross front and cross back. Always remember, when you making a contrast and you're going back to the other side of the knitting machine, always select the first and last needle for a working position. Continue the patterns for 35 rows where we're gonna meet our neck point, and if you achieve 92 stitches, do not increase anymore. See you next time. We're gonna make a neck and that will be finished. Sleeves will be soon.